The acoustics is nice too. Hello! Hello! Yeah. This is really... It's not bad at all. You getting a tour too? I don't want to put my shoes in there. It's very spacious. This one's not bad. This not bad at all. Oh, the view. So the clip you just saw was the day I actually went to view the apartment. So we hadn't moved in yet. It wasn't our apartment yet. We were just going to look at it. And coincidentally, I was actually going to look at a house in the area, but my friend Carla, she was like, let me look around and see if I see any other things for you. And she called the people and asked them if we could come view it that day. So we went to view it. Now, the thing that's very significant about this apartment and why it's such a big deal is because for most of our time in Belize, our living situations have been interesting. And what I mean by interesting, so I know a lot of people ask me like, tell me the prices, what's this like, well, blah, 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 blah. But there is a part of moving to another country, I can only speak of Belize, there is a part of it where there's like an initiation process, okay? There's a part of it where some stuff isn't available to you until you do the time and until you make the actual connections. So when we first came here, a lot of the spaces that we were renting were places that were, all of them were fully furnished, okay? Because what happens is you have people who live here who don't live here, you know, they live in other places and they have homes that they rent, and so they keep them fully furnished because they're trying to preserve their home. And so also as an American coming here, I don't like to call myself an expat, I'm an immigrant. As an immigrant coming here, but as an immigrant coming from America, people, there's a certain connotation with Americans. So they automatically just charge you American prices. You know, there's a Belizean price and there's an American price. And so we've had to do our time of actually making connections so that we don't have to keep paying American prices for everything. And it's like that even with the taxi drivers. You could get in a taxi and they'll hear your accent and now they're charging you something completely different. We've obviously been here long enough to recognize like, yo, that ain't the price. What's good, fam? But I feel like a part of it is what I have to sacrifice in order to come here. Now, do I always feel like it's fair? No, but I'm like, as I've gotten to connect with people, it's all worked out in the end. So this is the first place we've lived in where the owners aren't living somewhere else and they have all their furniture in the house. And we've had an experience where we lived somewhere and 6 months into us living there, the owners called and they're like, okay, we want to come back now. So now we have to find somewhere to go, you know? And well, the first place we lived in, it was fully furnished and we was paying American prices. We was paying almost, they wanted $800, but we was paying $700 US to rent a house here. And that didn't last long because when we got here, you know, like money didn't translate the same, even working. I'm an artist and an entrepreneur, so it was easier to get $700 a month when I was in the States. But being here, my whole life got humbled, you know. So a lot of people ask that, like, well, how did you prepare? You know, for real, I came here with $1 and a dream. And by the grace of God and my honorable ancestors and the hustler spirit in me, And the fact that we've met community and we've connected with people, we've been able to be here for 2 years, you know, but it has not been easy, you know. And I think if obviously I had a bunch of money saved, I would have a different experience. But I also think as an American, whether you're black or white, going somewhere else, already having everything you need kind of gives you a disadvantage to really have to utilize the community and really have to integrate and get to know people. So after living in 2 already furnished homes, one of those homes we stayed in for 6 months and the owners was like, we want to come back, so you got to go. And then another place that was like, it was like a small cottage, but it definitely came like furnished, and like the floor was concrete, but I mean like stone, like not like concrete, like a smoothed out, but like stone. The floor was stone. I like to do yoga and roll around, so that was kind of whatever, you know, but it's all been for a reason. I feel like it's all made us have a Belizean experience, you know, like as best as we could. You know, obviously when we were living in American homes, which it was one American home, and then the other was actually a Belizean whose house it was, but his wife is from England, so, you know, they rented out and whatever. And he kind of gave us a better price. You know, I'm not telling y'all how much my rent is either. I know y'all can ask and ask away, but I'm a whole ass human being, and I only share this stuff on YouTube because I want people to know, but I also am like privacy. Okay, that's my business. So this is the first space that we've lived in that is completely empty. Okay, nobody else's energy in it. We have a Belizean landlord with a Belizean lease, and you know, we answer to them, and can't nobody just come and be like, we want to come home, we want to live here now. And this apartment, I don't know. This apartment it's a dream for me, because I feel like after 2 years of kind of being, you know, feeling all over the place and not really being able to settle, we actually have a place where we can decorate and we can build stuff, and I can set my garden up, and I can just be comfortable and not feel like the ground is going to be pulled up from underneath me. So I'm going to show you more footage of the apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. And it's pretty big. Like, even Belizeans come in and they're like, this is it's very spacious. It's very spacious. And I will tell you this, once you get past your, I guess, hazing period of, you know, being a foreigner, moving into another country, which if you try to jump past that part, once you get past that hazing, you should be able to find housing here for like $300 US, $400 US, you know, even depending on how many amenities you're willing to, like, you know, not have or have to like work to get, because some places you get, it's just a completely empty house, but you have to bring in the water, you have to bring in everything. And it's like, if you got money and you're not really thinking about it, then that's not the worst thing, to be honest. I like to start with as bare as I can until we get our own land and we can just buy. But here, most times when you rent a space, they don't have fridges and they don't have stoves and stuff, so you have to bring that stuff in. So we got this apartment completely empty, but for us, after living in places where we had other people's stuff, this was a joy. But on average, you can get away with paying between $200 to $500 US and find a nice spot. It just depends. You could probably find a spot for $100 US, to be honest. It depends on where it's at and what type of living, you know, the amenities that you're willing to work with. Because some of those spots are really nice. It's a Belizean home. So it's not an American home. You have to, or Canadian or European or wherever you're from. Like, you have to like rethink the way you're living. So this apartment for us is a dream. Like, the view. Okay, I'm not telling y'all where I live. I told people in my last videos where I lived, but in this video, I want to keep my privacy a little more to myself. So I'm gonna give you what I can. Okay. But now I'm gonna show y'all some footage of us kind of getting stuff in it. You know, buying our washer, stuff like that. But it has been, I don't know. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful the community we live in now. I really like it. It's very neighborhoody. Like, there's a lot of culture and arts where we're at. I have friends here. We chose to move where we moved because we have friends and family here. So I just love it. Like, I'm grateful for this apartment, and I'm grateful. Also nice to be in an apartment because we were staying in houses too. So even just having a normal apartment until I get my stuff together, that's what I want. I feel like I I feel like I want my own stuff, okay? So my goal is to save. My goal is to prepare for what's coming for me. And Keisha's gonna have acres, okay? Keisha's gonna have acres. I'm gonna have a farm. I'm gonna have communities. Keisha's gonna have it all because that's what I want. So, but yes, let me show you the rest of this vlog because I'll keep talking, child. I'm about to open the doors to the new spot. To the new spot. This bit hard. Oh my god, I'm geeked. Look at this view. Alright, let's see. Trying to open the door. Oh man. It's our home. La la la. La la la. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. Do y'all hear the acoustics? La la la. La la la. La 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 la. This feels like home. This is home. This is home. 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 My first jungle washer. Before the elements get to it. Oh, you was in there shopping. That's why you ain't come home with no grown-up things in the jungle. Muscles.
I've been focused on this healing, giving names to my feelings. I've been plotting new beginnings, so I'll be ready for this ending. I've been calling on my own face, taking time to get to know me, casting out whatever holds me. Always I lay them down to sleep, spirit willing, know my soul gon' keep. Know these bones I got is ancient alchemy. Used to be scared to breathe, now I'm in. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. So many people giving death a try. How much is freedom? Tell me what's the price? So many people holding on despair. They say they living, but they going through the motions. They say they winning, but they filled with imitation. They think they get it, but no, really they don't know nothing. I've been out here swimming deeper and deeper. I feel the river rushing smooth across my ego. I am a light being made from dust. I am a phoenix, yes, I'm rising up. I've been working day and night, trying to bring this dream to life. I'm lost in paradise, all the makings of my mind. Pisces moon, got me floating. My angels keep me focused. Yeah.
We slowly making, ignore that, that's not there. Slowly making progress. The magic, my apothecary for now, and crafting corner. So, this is what I have so far. If enough of y'all watch and shit, maybe I'll show you a little bit of updated stuff as we decorate and go along. But this is it. This porch, y'all, wrap around porch. The porch is this way and that way. All my porch. This is all your girls. I love it, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, obviously you know what to do. Like it, because that helps YouTube know that you're messing with my stuff. And I can keep creating more healing and flavorful content. I'm gonna create it regardless, because I love y'all. But if you want to help the channel, girl, hit that like button. Subscribe to join the tribe, okay? Yes, but this is my apartment. Look at this. Look at this. I know y'all. I love y'all. It's your girl, the Hood Alchemist. And we out.